So this is me, February 23rd of 2020. I've been, up until this point, I've been working on my form for a few months, really trying to nail down something that's consistent and get more distance. A lot of these throws that you'll see here are somewhere in the range of 300 to 350 feet, maybe. At least the best ones would go 350. There's obviously some really bad shots in here. My big thing, at least in this taping, was to get an idea of what I'm doing right or wrong. And since this was so long ago, and my form has definitely changed since then, I think there's some background that you probably need to know as you watch this. Prior to this, it was about 6 years, I had torn my right ACL, which is my plant knee, if you're a right-handed backhand thrower. And the doctor initially diagnosed me with a sprain or a strain, and I just went along with it. It had never been right since then, so on occasion it would pop out of place. And so I'm guarding against it here in a lot of these throws. As you can see, I'm rolling over my right leg as if I'm not planting at all on it. And that's throwing off my timing, I'm sure. And the disc, sometimes if you'll see from the back angle here after a few of these throws, I get a back angle, you could see me like scoop the disc up in the air like an amateur beginner type player. I don't know. This is very cringy to watch, as I think my form has changed and gotten better since this time. And now you can kind of see from the rear angle what I was talking about. The form isn't great and the disc flight is awful. I like my reach back and pull through. It's not too bad, but it's timing's off, I think. I mean, I don't like it, obviously, and then there's a reason it's not going real far. There's not much about this that I like watching, and the reaction is pretty authentic there. As you could see, the head down immediately after throwing it. That was pretty common for back then. Not too different now, as I'm not throwing it much further. Rolling over the right knee still is just real tough to watch. And sadly, it gets worse. So without watching it, I'll just narrate a little bit of what I remember happened in this next clip. As I mentioned, I had a torn ACL, and after watching the previous videos, I thought I'll go out the next day, and what I really need to do is brace on this knee and really get the disc to come out with a lot more snap. And before I even got one throw in, well, you could watch what happens. My knee buckles, since I don't have an ACL, and as I instinctively put my right hand down to catch myself as I'm falling, that also buckles, my elbow buckles and dislocates behind my back. And you can hear in the original video, which I have on YouTube, I'll post a link below, you can hear like my soul leave my body. It is gruesome, and that's kind of why I can't watch it anymore. There is some post-traumatic stress, I'm sure, left over from that, and anytime I line up a disc to throw a power shot, it is definitely something that sits in the back of my head. It was tough. So yeah.